Cheat code: Ron DeSantis reveals secret to governing Florida. Let's check it out.
Welcome back, America. I'm back with my governor, America's governor, the governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, who's doing a fantastic job.
Hey.
Governor DeSantis, welcome. Governor Newsom, some people are saying, wow, he's really found his niche here with his memes on the internet and so forth and so on.
Let's be real, man. Who do you guys think? I want to hear from y'all. Who do you guys think is the better governor? Governor Newsom or Governor DeSantis? Y'all let me know right now.
Isn't this guy completely
Who's doing a better job?
loser?
Well, Mark, you've been very kind in your words about Florida, and people will say, man, you guys are really getting it done. What's the secret sauce? And I say, I actually do have a cheat code to be governor of Florida.
Hey, that cheat code. Listen, I will say one thing. I love Florida. Like, I don't know what it is, but just like the way this state is ran, the way we do things is just, oh man, I think we're like the top of the top, man. I'm sorry. If you guys have a other opinion, y'all let me know. But I think Florida right now, to me, is top notch. Hey.
I just look at what California and Illinois and New York, but particularly California, I look what they're doing, and I just do the opposite. And that works out very well. They allow homeless to take over major cities.
Crazy. LA. They got to do something about LA. Come on, man.
We don't do that in Florida. They are a sanctuary state.
I'm going to be real. Listen. If you go to downtown Miami, you'll probably see like downtown Miami in Florida, or maybe the downtown areas. Yes, you will see homelessness almost at any part of any downtown area, right? But it's not as bad as LA. Like California, they need to do something about this homeless stuff. They need to delegate some type of program, some resources to, or some funding to deal with the homeless population in Los Angeles. Like, this is ridiculous.
They give illegal aliens benefits and invite them in. We do the opposite. They issued a commercial driver.
And then I'm learning, he's saying, Ron DeSantis, that California invites illegal immigrants in. I don't even know if that's true, but if that's true, that is crazy. That's contributing to the madness. I believe we should let people in, but they need to come in the right way. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I don't get it.
License to an illegal alien who didn't speak English, worked for a California company, and he ended up killing 3 people in Florida recently.
Oh, yeah.
And we're now holding him accountable, but their policies are not only been bad for California.
They extradited him too. That's crazy. They had his head top with that truck driver. Like I said, God bless those 3 angels that died in that crazy massive accident, man. And to the driver, like, man, I don't know what was going on in his head, but this is just, it's truly a sad situation. And I hope we all learn from this. I hope that, maybe laws change, maybe more traffic stops. We need everything, because the amount of like U-turns that these semi-truck drivers are doing, and they're killing people. This is a daily thing that they're killing people each and every day, because these drivers they don't even really know how to drive, or they don't know the rules, the laws, and they're driving into states that they don't even know the laws, and they're just killing people. They're making illegal turns.
California, they are
got to do something about that.
Spilling over into other states, and has been very, very destructive.
I don't think that anybody that doesn't have papers really shouldn't even be driving no big semi truck. If you don't even got papers, you shouldn't even be driving freight across the United States. You need to figure something out. You have bigger things to worry about than to be driving a huge truck like that. You need to get your papers. You know what I'm saying? You need to get situated.
I've been in the United.
But this is the problem right here. These other states, they don't run the way the Florida runs things. They run your background check like crazy before they let you go ahead and do something.
States. The natural advantages and beauty of California is probably unmatched. They have great weather. They've got all kinds of stuff. And yet they're losing population. And they're losing population because of the leftist agenda.
Yeah, it's beautiful to live in Cali. It's beautiful. But man, like the policies that are coming out and stuff like that, they're not popular to the people that want to be there. So people are packing bags, and I guess they're just dipping out.
And leftists.
Look, they even got In-N-Out, the burger joint In-N-Out even left California recently. And I think they went up to Tennessee or somewhere. I don't even know where else, but they're about shipping out. Businesses and people are leaving California. Where once was a destination for people to want to live, people are packing it up.
Ideology, and him getting cheeky on social media, him trying to take pot shots at President Trump and spending his time doing that. Meanwhile, how's the recovery going from the wildfires in Southern California? People can't even rebuild their homes. I could tell you in Florida, when we had a Category 5 Hurricane Ian come through a few years ago, we had a bridge knocked out, totally knocked out. We rebuilt it in 3 days. We rebuilt the Sanibel Causeway in 3 weeks that had been broken in 3 different.
And I want to kind of touch on that too, because what Governor Ron DeSantis said about rebuilding the homes that were knocked down in the fire and that were completely destroyed. I'm pretty sure that's taken forever to get done in California. All those homes, all the people that lost their property and their belongings and their livelihood, they're still slowly trying to fix that. Like it's, like I said, when hurricanes come down here, we're fixing things up. I think they got FEMA out there. They got all kind of organizations out there in Florida working hard, trying to build infrastructure back like it was nothing. We're working fast. Can't say the same thing about other states,
spots. So it's a totally different view of what your role is as a leader. Our role is we got to get things done. We're applying tried and true conservative principles to do it. He obviously is on the left. They're doing leftist ideology, but it's this substance takes a back seat to this show that they're trying to put on. And, I think what he's doing to try to attack President Trump, I don't think is landing with the broader electorate. But I think it's definitely negative when you consider that he is not taking care of business in his home state.
And Governor, when you consider how...
Damn, it sucks. Like his own people, I guess Governor Newsom, his own people, it seems like are turning against him, and I don't really know all the facts behind the citizens of California, but I hear a lot of scrutiny against this governor that they have.
How bad it is in California. I lived there briefly in California, and I lived there when they had a great governor, Pete Wilson. And when you think Ronald Reagan was the governor of that state, and I don't know about you, but when I was growing up in Philadelphia, people would always talk about California. You want to make something of yourself, go to California.
Go to California. Oh my God. Like my dad used to literally brag about California. Now my dad wants nothing to do with California. Like he used to brag about how beautiful it was, how nice things were. Like things were just different back then. And now it's like they've turned that state. I don't even want to say what it is because I don't want to like offend, but I'm just saying they have messed up and flipped that state upside down.
California, it's the state of opportunity. There's freedom in California. There are great Republican governors and so forth and so on. Now it's like, how the hell do we get out of here? Do I go to Florida? Do I go
I go to Florida?
To Tennessee? Do I go to Nevada? How
do I get out?
And that's what's happening. So people speak with their feet. Now, speaking of that, this gerrymandering issue. Gerrymandering is left to the states primarily unless there's a violation of the Civil Rights Act. Okay, there are very few violations of the Civil Rights Act these days. I mean, it's not the 1940s or 50s. And although I have to say in California, they do believe in nullification in the Confederate way when it comes to sanctuary cities. But that aside, you're going to take a look at your state. Do I understand that correctly, given what's been taking place?
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely, Mark. And first, just let me say, when I was a naval officer, I got stationed to Naval Amphibious Base Coronado in Southern California. And for a Florida kid to show up at a place where the weather's so nice, you don't need air conditioning in the summer, you don't need screens on the windows because there's no bugs. I mean, I was like, amazing. And I'll never forget landing back in Coronado after serving in Iraq. And it was like so fresh and so amazing. And I'm just thinking to myself, man, if they had better politics, this would be a great place. And it's only gotten worse. Now, on the congressional map.
I don't I used to want to pick up and move to Southern Cal and stuff like that. Now it's like I don't even see, any real reason on doing so. Like it's just everybody is not even trying to live there anymore,
Florida has been growing. It's been growing a lot since I've been governor.
And I'm going to be honest now. People are literally flocking to Florida. I don't know what it is. Like I said, if it's because of the buying homes, buying property, just the market, just in general, like a lot of people from the north, a lot of people from the west, like they're just all migrating to Florida, and it's no longer just because of the weather. It's for a lot more reasons than just South Beach and palm trees, you know.
Before that, it was adding population, not at the same rate. And we got shortchanged in the last census. We should have had 2 or 3 seats. We only got 1 seat, and that was really the Biden administration's doing. So we are working with the Attorney General in Florida, James Uthmeyer, to talk to the Commerce Department. He's written a letter. Even Biden's administration, a couple years after, acknowledged Florida got shortchanged. So we're asking them to redo that as best they can, award us another seat. That would obviously trigger us have to do a new map if we went from 28 to 29 or even to 30. So that's one possibility. The next possibility is the U.S. Supreme Court is considering whether you can use race in drawing congressional districts. Now, the Voting Rights Act has been interpreted to say you have to have some of these race-based districts. We actually have a couple in Florida, and if the Supreme Court rules that that actually is unconstitutional, which I believe they should, that would necessitate us to have to go back and do it. But even short of those two things, if you look at Florida's population growth, we don't have adequate fair representations as the districts currently are. So that one way or another, Florida will, and it won't happen now, it'll happen in the spring. You know, we have a late primary, so it'll happen in the spring, and the legislature, I fully anticipate, will produce a revised congressional map, maybe with 29 seats, maybe with the current 28, maybe with the VRA district, maybe eliminating that. But right now, we definitely need to do some reform.
Hey, Sean Hannity.
Hey man, listen, all I gotta say is Florida strong, man. Florida strong.